So, Metroid Dread has been confirmed for a Switch release later this year on October 8th. And pretty much this is a game that was initially supposed to come out sometime during the mid 2000s because it was supposed to appear on Nintendo DS, but it got scrapped for whatever reason. And I believe on Metroid Prime 3, it was actually referenced that, this was going to be a thing or what have you, or it was a joke according to Retro Studios. But the thing is, this game is 19 years in the making, and the gameplay is supposed to be similar to that of Metroid Samus Returns, which came out back in 2017 for Nintendo 3DS, a game that probably should have been ported for the Nintendo Switch, considering the fact Nintendo Switch came out in March of 2017, because you look at the sales figures for Metroid Samus Returns from 2017, and I don't think it cracked 1 million in terms of sales. However, it got great reviews. It was probably, or arguably, the best Metroid game of the teens decade. And as far as Metroid Prime 4 is concerned, I believe Retro Studios is still very early in development on that game. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure a lot of people were expecting that game to appear in Nintendo's direct presentation at E3 2021. Hopefully it'll happen next year at E3 2022, so let's keep our fingers crossed. But as far as Metroid Dread is concerned, we have learned that this game is actually a direct sequel to Metroid Fusion, which came out back in 2002 for the Game Boy Advance. And pretty much the plot is both it's both intriguing and suspenseful, and it basically follows the events of Metroid Fusion when players learn that Lethal X parasites are still alive following the destruction of planet SR388. And pretty much Samus has to go and explore ZDR, a place where the transmission regarding the survival of the Lethal X parasites came from. And pretty much, I think the whole setup of the game and the plot and all that stuff looks very interesting in of itself. It feels like it's going to be like the first brand new, Metroid game that we've seen in a while that's not a remake of some sort. And I think that this game definitely could be something that holds people up or keep people calm until we get Metroid Prime 4, because let's be honest, that's the game we're really waiting to see. But the fact that Metroid Dread is going to be a thing, because it was supposed to be a thing in the 2000s, but it didn't happen. I think this is very intriguing. This is very interesting. And I think this is something that Metroid fans could definitely sink their teeth into until we hear more about Metroid Prime 4, whether it be this year or whether it be next year.